Hello brothers, my name is the Dwarf Bass, and today I am going to talk to you guys about the Season 13 balance changes, which went live on July 7th, 2020. So in this set of balance changes, we're going to be looking at 4 cards. Those 4 cards are the Fisherman, the Skeleton Dragons, the Zappies, and the Firecracker. So of course, like I do for all these videos, I built a deck around these 4 cards and tried it out in 1v1, and hopefully it worked out, and well, I guess you guys will just have to see how it goes. But anyways, before we get started, I want to give credit where credit is due. I took notes off of OJ's video that he did over the balance changes, and Supercell actually ended up releasing Season 13 release notes after I had the video recorded. So after I had the Season 13 recorded yesterday, so it kind of released at time of recording, but not really. But anyways, I'll make sure to link the release notes down in the description below, and I will also make sure to link Orange Juice's video down in the description below, so you guys can go and check those out if you want to. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get started in this video. Now, the Fisherman is the first card on here. His hit speed is being decreased by 13%, and his anchor charge-up speed is also being decreased by 13%. His hit speed is decreasing from 1.5 seconds to 1.3 seconds. His DPS will increase from 106 to 123. So the Fisherman, he's going to be able to take out units a little faster, and he is going to be able to reel in units quicker, and that's going to be very beneficial towards the Fisherman. Now, moving on, we're going to talk about the Skeleton Dragons. So the Skeleton Dragons, their damage is being decreased by 6%. So prior to these changes, the Skeleton Dragons have one of the highest usage rates and win rates in the game. So they're getting their damage reduced from 142 to 133. It is a very subtle nerf, but it affects their damage against tanks and shipping at the Princess Tower. It will now take 3 hits to kill wall breakers instead of 2, but this is overlooked due to the Princess Tower being able to help out the dragons with the wall breakers when they are coming in unsupported. So this damage, it's going to, I guess, be just a direct kind of nerf for the Skeleton Dragons in terms of their chipping capabilities at the Princess Tower and for their chipping at tanks. So, coming into the game, I absolutely loved using the Skeleton Dragons myself, and I'm sure everyone had fun with them because they're basically a baby dragon, but they actually proved to be a little stronger than what Supercell intended. So, giving them this subtle damage nerf should help out with balancing this card and should be able to make them not as annoying as they have been this past season. So now let's talk about the Zappies. Now the Zappies, their damage is being increased by 14%, and their hit speed is also being increased by 5%. So their damage is increasing from 84 to 96, but their hit speed will increase from 2 seconds to 2.1 seconds. They will not be able to stun lock units due to their hit speed increasing, but they will now 2-shot minions. So if you have minion horde coming at you and all you've got is Zappies, then Zappies are going to be a little better at taking those out. So, and also with the stun locking, stun locking is a very annoying mechanic, but it is kind of fun, if you trap their giant and they can't do anything about it. That was always fun to me, but, Supercell kind of got rid of stun locking a little bit, but there was times where Zappies could still stun lock, but now it's just done. You're not going to be able to do it anymore, and with this, their damage is increased, so they are going to be able to take on minions way easier now, and so, a trade-off for a very annoying ability, but hey, I guess we will take it. Now, the last card on this list is the Firecracker. Now, her pushback distance is being decreased by 25%. So all cards will have an easier time reaching her after she shoots. Countering with spells will be much easier now. Now, the only exceptions to this is that the Bowler will still not be able to connect to the Firecracker, and the Inferno Dragon will still struggle against her. The Firecracker, along with the Princess Tower, will be able to take out the Inferno Dragon. So, the Bowler, he's just going to have a hard time with the Firecracker still. He's not going to be able to reach her, and the Inferno Dragon, although it could touch the Firecracker, it's not going to be able to. It's, I mean, just those poor boys, you know, they're struggling against the Firecracker. So am I. But hey, you know, I guess for everybody else, that pushback distance is really beneficial, and also countering with spells. You know, playing a spell on her is not going to be so risky now. If you accidentally misplace it, and I think now it's going to be a little easier to take her out. So overall, a nice little balance, I would say. So that's it for the balance changes, but of course I will state my opinion just like I do for all of these videos. So let's talk about the Fisherman. Fisherman, do I agree with the Fisherman's changes? Yes, I do. I think that his hit speed being decreased is going to make him more viable in taking out certain units, and that anchor charge up speed, he's going to charge that bad boy up, and he's going to be able to reel in units faster than he was. So, you know, his DPS increasing and that charge time being decreased. I think overall this is pretty good. It's not overpowered, but I think it is very good for the Fisherman. So do I agree with these changes? Yes, I do. The Skeleton Dragons, do I agree with the changes? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, honestly, I thought the Skeleton Dragons were pretty okay where they were last season, but honestly, I didn't really expect them to have one of the highest use rates and win rates in the game. But I mean, I guess I can understand because they were very versatile and they could be very annoying against certain units. But with this damage, with the subtle damage decrease, I think it's just going to make it more easier to, or just basically it'll be easier to leave them alone because they won't be so annoying whenever they're chipping at a tank or chipping at the Princess Tower. So you won't have to worry about them as much. But I mean, I'm okay with this change. So do I agree with it? Yes, sure, why not? These Zappies, do I agree with the Zappies changes? Yes, I do. Now, I should say no, just because of the stun locking, because, man, I love stun locking units, but that's a little broken. I agree. I agree with that, but hey, the damage increase, so they're going to be able to take out those minions quicker, and their hit speed being increased, so they're going to deal more damage to units overall. I think it's a good trade-off. So do I agree with the Zappies changes? Yes, I do. The Firecracker, do I agree with her changes? What do you think I'm going to say? You think I'm going to do it? Of course I am. Of course I agree with these changes because Firecracker is so annoying. I don't like the Firecracker. She's a very annoying unit. People who play her, you know, good for you, I guess. I mean, honestly, I don't really like to play Firecracker that much just because she can activate the King Tower so easily. But you pair her in decks where you don't really care if that King Tower is activated, and she is golden. I mean, she does a nice shot and it spreads out and deals damage to units behind. I mean, it's a very lovely card. But the most annoying thing about her has to be that pushback distance. So instead of Supercell being like, okay, we're going to nerf her damage, or we're going to, you know, nerf her hit speed or whatever, they said, well, let's think about that pushback distance and decrease that, and hopefully people will not be so angry at us, because I'm sure a lot of people are going to be upset with these changes. But honestly, I feel like the Firecracker, I think this is an okay change for her. So do I agree with the Firecracker's changes? Yes, I do. Now, that is it for the balance changes. I will shut up about them, and I hope that you guys are, in agreement with these changes. I hope you guys are okay with it. I mean, if you're not, then you better get used to it. But anyways, let me know your all's opinions about the changes down in the comments below. I would love to read those comments to see what your opinions of the card are, or of these cards are. And yeah, so I guess I can commentate maybe a little bit. Yeah, this deck, I had difficulty with it. I ended up switching to a Royal Giant deck because originally I was trying to use this, or trying to use these 4 cards with a Hog Rider, and I just couldn't find the magic. And it might have honestly been because I was fighting early in the season, and so that's never a fun thing anyways. But but I found more success using it in Royal Giant because, like I said, the Firecracker, I believe, is more viable whenever you're using her in a deck that you don't really care if that King Tower is activated. But anyways, I'm just trying to chip at this tower. I've got the left-hand tower down to 1069, but here comes this push out of nowhere. The Firecracker and the Witch. I'm trying to stop it with a Prince because I'm like, oh god, I'm panicking. And that Firecracker is just going to keep shooting. That's going to take it out along with that poison. And I basically threw this match away at the very end, but hey, I tried, and that's all that matters. But anyways, if you guys want to try this deck out, I'll have it on the border, on the video border, of course, so you guys can look at it and try it out for yourself. And let's see if nobody needs to donate, okay? But come on, buy fisticuffs, we are currently full, so just keep searching that clan tag. Eventually, you might find an opening. Actually, one of my friends was wanting to join today, and I said, we're full. But hey, regular activity required. Inactivity of 10 or more days gets you kicked, of course, but hopefully, it's okay. Just we do casual wars, we chat often, we share replays. If this sounds like a fun clan for you, then definitely come on by and join Fisticuffs whenever you can. Let's watch Oak real quick. Hopefully he's doing good. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you all for supporting the channel and for everything that you all do for this channel. I really appreciate it, and I really do want to just give so much thanks to you all because, without your support, I wouldn't be here, and I am so happy that I get to make videos for you guys, and I get to chat with you and maybe make you laugh, make you smile, do something like that. Maybe I can. I'm not very good at it, but hey, maybe I do, and it's all worth it because of that, and hopefully you guys do enjoy it, and I will continue to make videos for you guys. Now, there was something I forgot to mention in the Season 13 video yesterday, because Clash Royale did drop their Clan Wars update that's coming in August. Clan Wars 2.0 is coming August of 2020, so I figured it would be worth mentioning it. So, yeah, just do that. Or, not do that, but, wait like the rest of us, wait with us, and hopefully it'll be good. I'll donate here. And, yeah, so thank you all so much. I'll go ahead and shut up. I'm sure you all are tired of me talking. But, anyways, if you want to, slap that like button, comment down below, tell me how your day was. I would love to read the comments and just read how your all's day was. Go subscribe to PewDiePie. PewDiePie is handsome. He's beautiful. I love him so much, and I am the Dwarf Bass, and I will see you guys next time.